Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. For those who want to travel to Canada or to migrate to Canada, then this video is for you. Kindly watch this video up to the end and don't forget to subscribe. Remember, I'm going to share detailed information that is going to help you to have an easy transition to Canada. Welcome, and let's start this video. All right, so why is Canada rejecting study visa at the moment? So this video is going to explain to you in detail, so watch it up to the end. So what are the reasons for Canada visa rejection? And we're also going to talk about rejection of different visas in Canada. Also, you're going to say medical reason for visa rejection in Canada. Another topic is how to know the reason for Canada visa rejection. And the last topic is how can you avoid getting your visa being rejected. So these are the questions that everybody's asking, and I'm here to answer them for you. So if you're concerned about visa rejection, we understand the importance of having accurate information. So this video is going to show you all the detailed information. So what are the reasons for Canada to rejecting your visa? Visa application can face cancellation by the government if certain criteria are not met. Failure to adhere to these criteria often lead to visa rejection. Here are some commonly reasons why your visa might be rejected. One of the reasons is can be the main reason for Canada visitor visa rejection can be you have insufficient ties to home country. The authorities may doubt your intention to return home after the visit. Yes, they feel like you might not, once you go to visit in Canada, they feel like you might decide to stay there instead of coming back to your home country. Inadequate financial support, failing to demonstrate the ability to cover expenses during your stay. That's another reason, because they don't want you to suffer. They don't want you to be a burden to the government. That's the reason why they also will be hesitant and they will reject, because they see like you don't have enough finances to support yourself while you are in Canada. Another reason is incomplete or incorrect documentation. Submitting incomplete or inaccurate application forms and supporting documents can also destroy your chances of you getting that visa being accepted. Also, travel history or security concern. Past visa violation, criminal records, or security-related issues may lead to rejection. Another reason also, ensuring strong ties to your home country, providing accurate documentation and addressing any security concerns are essential to increase your chances of getting approval. So show them the reason why they should give you the go-ahead for you to visit Canada. If they see you don't have strong ties at home, and they feel like you might, when they give you the permission to visit Canada, that chances of you not coming back home are high, they'll definitely refuse to give you the approval, your visa approval. Second reason is Canada work permit visa rejection. The main reason for Canada work permit visa rejection are as follow: inadequate or incorrect documentation. If you give them the wrong information or your documents are incomplete, then definitely they're not going to accept, and they're not going to award you the work permit visa, because your information is not accurate. The documentation is incomplete. So how are they going to look at you and process and say, okay, you are who you say you are? All right, so you need to be very careful about that. So if they ask you for certain documents, please make sure you include all the documents. Okay, even extra documents, just make sure you have them just in case they ask you, insufficient work experience or qualification, failing to meet the specific job requirements or qualification for the intended position, chances are you not get that work permit. Why? Because, well, you're not qualified for that position. Well, you don't have enough experience, and remember, you're not the only person who's applying for that job. There are other people who are qualified, who are well suited for that position, so chances of them getting that position is very high. So so if you know you have insufficient skills, kindly upgrade those skills, and it's easy for you to upgrade those skills. Right now, if you look at the internet, it's free of charge. You can go online and apply for these skills and learn online and get these skills, that are going to help you get jobs in Canada, and get those skills, those high demand skills. When I talk of high demand skills, I'm talking about skills like web development. I'm talking skills like coding. You know the computer language skills. UI UX design. Those are the high demand skills. Maybe you know how to do data analysis. Maybe you know how to do web development. Maybe you know how to do computer engineering, those high demand skills that are going to help you, secure that work permit, because they want you, they see you're qualified and you have the necessary skills they're looking for. Then another reason is lack of proof of job offer. If you're unable to provide a valid job offer from a Canadian employer, then definitely get that work permit. They want to see, do you have you secured that job? If you have secured that job, then definitely when you go to the Canadian embassy to get that work permit, you're going to get that. If you cannot show them when you're applying for that work permit that you haven't secured a job with a Canadian employer, then definitely get that work permit. So please do your homework, do what is necessary to help yourself to secure that work permit easily. Okay. In eligibility for program, applying for the wrong work permit category or programs of one situation. So for example, you have gone online and you have gone to the Canadian embassy online, and you have applied for a visa that is that is over wrong program, then definitely you not get the work permit because you have applied in the wrong category. So make sure when you apply for these work permits, make sure you apply the right one. Take your time, don't be in a rush. Take your time, look at the program you're applying for, look at the work permit you're looking for. Make sure you have gone to the right program and you're applying for the right work permit, so that you avoid getting rejected at the last minute, because there's nothing so disappointing is you have gone through the whole process and at the last minute, instead of you getting a success, you're being told, sorry, we have rejected you because of certain reason here and there, of which you could have literally avoid them if you had followed the due process up to the latter. So the other reason can be ensure accurate or complete documentation and eligibility for the chosen program or work permit category is crucial to avoid rejection. Consulting with immigration expert can help you navigate the application process effectively. So there you have been given all the right reasons why you should follow all the due process. And if you have people who are experienced in this thing, follow their advice and they'll help you to navigate the process. Another reason for Canada SPP visa rejection. Here are the reasons. 1. Common reason for the rejection for Canada Student Partners Program visa application include insufficient financial support, inadequate academic qualifications, language proficiency issues, and a lack of genuine study intent. It's essential to provide complete and accurate documentation to demonstrate strong ties to your home country and maintain compliance with visa regulations to improve your chances of approval. Consulting with experts and careful following application guidelines is advisable. So guys, another reason for Canada spouse visa rejection is as follows. Common reason for the rejection of a Canada spousal visa application include insufficient financial support, inadequate proof of a genuine relationship, incomplete documentation, and discrepancy in the information provided. To improve the chances of approval, ensure all requirements are met, provide thorough evidence of the relationship, and maintain transparency in your application. Seeking legal advice can be beneficial in complex cases. Okay? Another reasons for student visa rejection in Canada. What are the reasons for getting a student visa rejection in Canada? Common reasons for student visa rejection in Canada include insufficient financial support, insufficient academic qualification, inadequate language proficiency, and doubts about the genuineness of the applicant's study intent. To enhance the chances of approval, submit complete and accurate documentation, demonstrate strong ties to your home country, and address these issues comprehensively in your application. So, reasons for Canada visitor visa rejection. For those who want to go to visit Canada and you're applying for visitor visa rejection. So here are the reasons why they will definitely reject you. The Canada immigration authorities are becoming more and more strict with each passing day regarding their requirements for international students. Reports show nearly 41% of study permit applications from India alone were rejected in 2021. The application process for a student visa is very challenging and expensive. As a result, students hoping to study in Canada may find rejection extremely difficult. So, are you someone who has recently received a visa rejection letter from Canada Embassy? If you are, then this video is for you because it's going to help you to navigate. The reason why you might also be rejected mostly for under the visiting visa is if you show insufficient funding, if you show it's lack of genuineness in you wanting to visit Canada, and they are not sure whether you want to come back to your home country. If they see that you chances of you staying in Canada and not coming back home are very high, believe me, they'll reject you. Medical reason for visa rejection in Canada. It is important to consider medical factors when applying for Canada visa, as it can be a reason for rejection. To increase your chances of a successful application, ensure that the following requirements are fulfilled before submitting your immigration visa application. By addressing this medical consideration, you can avoid potential complication and improve the likelihood of a positive outcome. One of the reasons is medical inadmissibility. When an applicant medical condition poses a danger to a public health or excessive demand for healthcare services in Canada, chances of them rejecting you are very, very high. Incomplete medical examination. If the required medical examinations are not completed as per instruction, chances of you getting rejected are very high. If you're applying and you're having contagious diseases, the presence of contagious diseases such as tuberculosis may lead to you not getting they may lead to you getting rejected very high, because they want to protect their citizens, they want to protect their own people in Canada. So if you have contagious disease, believe you me, chances of you getting that rejected under the medical visa are very, very high. Lack of health insurance. Failing to provide evidence of adequate health insurance coverage while in Canada can be a reason for rejection. So make sure if you're applying, make sure you have a good cover health insurance. Non-compliance with medical requests. No responding promptly to requests for additional medical information or follow-up examination can result in rejection. So how to know the reason for Canada visa rejection? To know the reason for your Canada visa rejection, you should follow this step. 1. How to go about it, and I'm going to explain them. Review the rejection letter. After your visa application is rejected, Canada immigration authorities will send you a rejection letter. This letter typically outlines the specific reason for the rejection. Carefully review the letter to understand why your application was not approved. All right? Then consult the local visa application center. You can contact the local visa application center or the Canadian embassy or consulate in your home country to seek clarification and assistance in understanding the rejection reason. They may provide additional insights or guidelines. Or you can also decide to seek legal advice. If the rejection reasons are unclear to you, or you believe there has been an error, consider consulting an immigration attorney or expert. They can help you review your application and assess whether there are grounds for appeal. Then you can reapply after addressing the issues. After identifying the reason for rejection, you can work on addressing the issue. This might include providing additional documentation, clarification information, or improving your application. Once the issues are resolved, you can reapply, okay? It is important to learn from the reasons for rejection and take steps to rectify them before reapplying. Understanding the specific grounds for rejection is crucial for a successful visa application in the future. So you can check your eligibility for Canada PR, and then how can you avoid getting your Canada visa rejected. Here are the following things you can do to avoid getting your Canada visa being rejected. 1. Make sure you meet all the eligibility requirements for a study permit. Complete your application correctly and include all required supporting documents. Submit your applications well in advance of your planned departure date. Lastly, be prepared to demonstrate to the visa officer that you have ties to your home country and you intend to return there after completing your studies in Canada. What to do if a Canada student visa is rejected? If your study permit application is rejected, it's not necessarily the end of your dream to study in Canada. You can do the following step. You can request for a GCMS notes. What is that? Ask for the visa officer notes, known as Global Case Management System notes, to understand the reason for rejection. Note: non-residents should hire a Canadian immigrant consultant to obtain these notes, a process that might take up to 60 days. Then, access reason for rejection. Review the GCMS notes to determine the validity of the rejection. Evaluate if the rejection was due to issues like incomplete documentation or insufficient financial proof. Then reapply for a study permit. You can address any deficiency in your initial application. Consider deferring studies by a semester to allow time for reapplication and visa processing. Lastly, seek guidance from a registered Canadian immigrant consultant if needed. Another process you can do is judicial review. If the rejection seems unjust, consider requesting a review by the federal court. You can hire an immigrant lawyer authorized to practice law in Canada. Note the federal court review only select cases, making this as a last resort. You can withdraw the acceptance. If your study permit was rightly rejected and you can't rectify the issue, consider declining admission. Inquire about any administration fees deducted by the designated learning institution before refunding tuition fees. Arrange for refund of any guarantee investment certificate used for financial proof. Securing a study permit is crucial for studying Canada. Despite potential state setbacks, you can navigate the situation by understanding the reason for rejection and taking appropriate action, whether it's reapplying, seeking a review, or withdrawing acceptance. To immigrate to your dreams destination with Get GIS. Are you dreaming of starting a new life in a different country? Transitioning to a new culture can be challenging, but we've got your back. So you can apply for that and you can get all this information. So guys, I don't want this video to be too long. I've given you all the reasons why your visa can be rejected, and most of this, whether you're applying for your study visa, work permit visa, or visiting visa, most of the cases is they might reject you if they see you lack genuineness. You know, you're not genuine in your application. If they see you have insufficient funds, if they see you don't have you lack home ties, yeah, the country where you're in, they see your ties are not strong enough. They feel like when you go to their country in Canada, you will not come back to your home country. Chances of you getting rejected are very, very high. So please, kindly, when you're applying for the visa, whether it's study visa, work permit visa, check the group you're applying. Is it the group? So that you follow all the information. Make sure you complete, you attach all the necessary documents you've been asked for, so that increases the chances of you getting that visa. So guys, I hope this video has helped you. If you have any questions ever, kindly drop them in the comment section and I'll do my best to answer them. As always, this is Faiza Neshika Travel, and I'll give you all the information that you need so that you have an easy transition to your journey to Canada. I wish you all the best, good luck, and God bless you. Bye bye.